Hello everybody, this is David with the Liberty Defensive Firearms Training Institute. What I want to go over today is trigger manipulation. There's three ways to pull the trigger. There's trigger reset, constant contact, and non-constant contact. Okay? Constant contact, your finger comes in contact with the trigger, you pull the trigger, the gun resets, you let off all the way to the front of the trigger stroke, and then you pull it again. Okay? You pull the trigger, the gun reciprocates, come back to the reset, and then you go all the way out to the front. You don't come off the trigger, you come all the way to the front of the stroke, and then you pull again. Notice you have to take up that slack every time. Non-constant contact, your finger comes off and you catch the front of the trigger and you bring it back in, then you fire the shot. Trigger reset, as most people know, is fire the gun, reset, fire the gun. There's a very short stroke to it, okay? You got very short delays between your shots with the trigger reset method. The problem I've learned or came in contact with is when you switch guns, such as the Springfield XD. The Springfield XD has a different design trigger in it, so that when you pull the trigger on it and you go to reset it, it resets up here, okay, and then it travels on out some more, okay. So it's a lot mushier trigger than a Glock. Now, the problem I had was I fired the gun, okay, it reset, then I let off the trigger to fire it again, and this is what happened. Yeah, I went to the reset point of my Glock. Notice it's not resetting. My Glock would be firing rapidly right now. So, to go to the reset, I have to go up to there, it's about that much further. But it's enough that my muscle memory has done taught me on my Glock with a factory trigger in it, no modifications, it resets sooner than this XD. I kept having trouble with this XD on the range because of that. So since then, I have changed my doctrine to using trigger constant contact shooting. I go all the way to the front of the trigger stroke and I re-pull. Now, of course, I'm going to lose time between shots with this, but I feel it's better to make sure that you actually manipulate the weapon and make it go bang than to get a real fast actuation. And the reason for this is, in a real gunfight, I may not end up with this gun before it's over said and done. This gun may malfunction. The magazine may malfunction. The gun may get taken away from me. The gun may get knocked out of my hands. I may drop it and can't pick it back up. And I may be able to reach one of these. And if I'm shooting trigger reset and I've learned my Glock trigger, bang, I got my first shot off. Crud, the gun didn't work. There went a live round. Well, it went bang that time. Crud, it's not working. This gun's broken. The gun works fine. I'm not resetting the trigger, okay? That's the problem I had with it. So, no longer will I do trigger reset shooting. That's not me anymore. I'm going to do constant contact. That way I know the gun will fire when I need it to. And, I can sacrifice the tenths of a second to guarantee that I'm going to have rounds come out of the gun and go to the target that I need them to go to. It's more important to me to be able to fire the weapon than to fire my gun very fast. Okay? So, with that being said, I just wanted to go over that with you guys. I'm going to sign off for now, and we'll bring you some more information soon. This is David with Liberty Defensive Firearms Training Institute, signing out.